Alright, what's up guys? So, let me open it up. So, Kevin Reyes has uploaded a video. I seen this in my recommendations, so I was like, nah, let me go ahead and check it out. But he's uploaded a video titled EDP's Cupcake Incident 1 year later. So yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody remembers when this stuff had went down last year. Crazy. Crazy, but I mean, you got your weirdos. You got your weirdos out there, so anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and check this video out. I remember, bro, it's just crazy to think, like, I remember I was, like, looking, to, like, reacting to EDP video, then it was, like, went from that to deleting. It was, like, videos, it was some videos that had quite a few views, too, so it's crazy, man. It's like, but that's not the point. It don't have anything to do with the views. It's just overall about, like, if you're a creator, it's like, fam, create content. All this extra stuff, like, that's just, there's no reason for that. So, but make sure you guys go subscribe to Kevin Reyes. But anyways.
Well, fist bump? I don't fist bump people like you, man.
That guy, man.
EDP445. You know him. You used to love him.
I just remember this video, and I just remember how, like, over exaggerated. I mean, it's like, it was a messed up situation, but I just feel like the one guy that was there, like, he was the camera guy, or whoever the other guy was, but yeah, that guy was annoying, man. I heard those guys, they were doing some I think the one dude was racist. The one dude that posted this video, he was racist. So
you probably look at him in disgust after the 2021 cupcake incidents. That is, if you weren't already disgusted by him before.
So I want to tell you about the time I almost shitted on myself at high school. Boom, boom.
Like, dude, that stuff to me, like, that, I would rather see that than what he got caught up for. Like, to me, I'm like, hey, you got your weird creators out there, but then, like, the bad weird creators, like, yeah, he went from weird to bad weird, so.
So for those that don't know who EDP445 is and want a quick catch up as to what we are looking at here, this is it. EDP445 was a YouTuber that just uploaded videos of him talking about whatever he wanted, and his claim to fame was that he was just very vulgar in his videos, and then a lot of the times clips of him would be used for meme purposes, and that managed to blow him up in popularity. And as with many popular YouTubers out there, we all know that with great clout comes great responsibility. That's the line, right? Well, with EDP445, that was not the case, as we soon came to find out that he used his platform to talk to underage girls inappropriately.
Crazy.
And he didn't do that just one time either. He had already been under fire for this type of thing in the year prior, but many of his fans just let that slide, as the consensus for that situation was that it was just him making weird jokes and acting creepy.
I did not know that. I did not know that a year prior before this incident that he was guy. I didn't hear about that. All I just heard was this stuff, and dang, that's crazy. Wow.
Time being, his reputation was back to being somewhat clean at that time. But everything changed when on the night of April 20th, 2021, this guy in the blue shirt who goes by Chet Goldstein uploaded this video onto his channel where him and this other guy CC Unit confront EDP445 after they had pretended to be a 13-year-old girl and had been texting EDP while pretending to be her, and then had scheduled a meetup with the YouTuber while they were still pretending to be the 13-year-old girl. And well, we all saw what happened.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
So throughout the whole 40 to 50 minutes,
it's like, who travels all the, it's like, you go past all these stores. Okay, let me just talk on it real quick. I don't think I said this when it originally had happened, but it's like, you're going by all of these Walmarts, Walgreens, Targets, like all these different, I'm pretty sure there is some place where you can, like, go to get a cupcake, but it's like, you go all the way out to this residential area to, like, go get a cupcake from a child. It's like, fam, how you think people gonna look at that? Like, come on. Even if you were out there for that reason and that reason alone, it's like people still gonna look at it as it being weird and stuff. So that there's no winning that situation.
EDP will get questioned as to why he was doing what he was doing, and he would even come out
like, and then another thing is, like, I guess, like, if it's a family thing, like, if there's, like, a person that invite me, I'm just like, that would probably be one question I would ask, like, is your family there? If so, it's like, we all gotta, like, take a picture and things and be like, okay, this the mom, the dad, the sibling, the family dog or cat, and then this is, if it's some stuff like that. But I'm like, if I'm just only there to see, no, I'm like, that's a no can do. I'm like, the whole family gotta be there and stuff. So
that's a couple of other heinous acts that he did of the same nature that he was being confronted for. The two guys that were confronting him, Chet and CC Unit, would threaten to call the cops during the whole ordeal, and EDP would just beg them not to do it and then walk away from the scene once they went ahead and did. So the video comes out and everybody is just, in shock. His subscribers just tanked, continuing on from the previous few days of when it was announced that the confrontation video was going to be released. Later that same week, on the 25th of April, EDP would preemptively try to save his channel from deletion as he went ahead and removed all of his videos from it, but that would not be enough as his channel would then be terminated just a few days
it's
later
like,
on
that
the
don't
27th
matter.
of April, presumably because of that meetup video. And speaking of that video, the channel Chet Goldstein, where it was uploaded onto, that channel ended up also getting terminated as well. And this was presumably because the guy that ran that channel, Chet Goldstein, whose real name is Alex Rosen, he had already had another channel in the past that was terminated. And if you know anything about YouTube's terms of service, you know that you can't run another channel if one you've had before had already gone banned. But going back to EDP, the deplatforming of him wouldn't end there, as his Instagram and his Cameo account would also get terminated. And the deletion of his Cameo account would be significant here, as that was one of his main sources of income. EDP, after all of this, would move on to one of his last remaining platforms, Facebook, and drop this announcement video with the caption, "Breaking news, EDP445 official website coming soon. The movement will continue. Hashtag EDP445.
So
it's like he thinks because like, oh, okay, since that guy got caught up, I'm in the clear. It's like, fam, you still is out there doing some like, you know, outlandish stuff. So it's like you ain't in the clear of that.
I want to let you guys know, man, EDP445.com is coming soon. You know, that's where I'm gonna be posting all of my new videos and shit, you know, over there up on the website. You know what I mean? You know, continuing to fucking eat that pussy movement.
Yeah, I don't know what movement he was talking about. I mean, it was pretty clear here that he didn't.
It's like it's just his like his catchphrase. I used to watch him a lot and stuff. So, but yeah, he it's like his like catchphrase thing. It don't really mean nothing, but
attention to his controversy for the Facebook followers. But then just a few days later, he uploaded another video onto his Facebook where he called out Chet Goldstein. Yes, the guy that exposed him. EDP was calling him out.
Chet Goldstein. I've seen punk ass, bitch made hoe ass motherfuckers like yourself come and go. There's a fucking video all over the all over the internet. You using racial fucking slurs and shit. Your credibility is, bro.
It's like, yeah, but you messed up too.
445, man. But guess what, motherfucker? We still in the flesh. The movement will continue.
These uploads onto Facebook wouldn't last long though, as his account eventually got removed, and for the time being, that seemed to have been the end of EDP. Until he came back with this video on a brand new channel on YouTube.
Alright, what's up with it, all you punk ass, jealous motherfuckers sucking? It's your boy, eat that pussy 445.
So yeah, he started a new YouTube channel called The Notorious EDP and just uploaded videos of him talking about random stuff. And as you would expect, YouTube was appreciative of EDP trying to return to the platform, and they banned them once again. Which actually this one Twitter user, SGT managed to seemingly catch that ban happen in real time. Oh, but that wouldn't be the end of EDP trying to return to the internet. He decided to debut on this other platform / website called 3Speak. Don't worry, if you haven't heard of that site, you're not alone. It's just like another video sharing website. But anyway, EDP went on to upload a video onto the site, and it was one that I don't think many of us would have expected him to make.
Wow.
4th of July cupcakes.
That's crazy.
And of course, the 3Speak website got wind of this and banned him off there as well.
Wow.
The internet continued to take effect. He knew that he had to find other ways to make money. So he would go out and try to work at like low-key jobs where less people would be able to.
I think I remember somebody had joined my stream and they said that they had seen, I don't know if it was true or not, like I don't know if somebody was just saying that, like they seen it in the video and then they were just, but I do remember at one point in time somebody did join my stream and they were saying how like they seen him at some, like I think it was Walmart, I think. So yeah, I was like, wow, that's crazy, you know. But I mean, yeah, it's like he has to do something. But yeah, it's like I think eventually when people catch on to like who he is, it's gonna be hard for him. It's like you could get these like low key jobs, but it's like it's gonna have to be a job where there's like a warehouse job. Like you're gonna have to work at a job where like nobody knows you, like, and that's what you're gonna have to do for the rest of your life. But if not, it's like, yeah, fam, like, nah, any public place, like, you done for there.
Him. Like for example, he seemed to have had a stint as a Lyft driver, and people eventually found out about it as photos of him driving for the passengers came out. The company was told of his presence and situations surrounding him, and just as anybody would have expected, they had to let him go from there as well.
Wow.
The same thing reportedly happened at other jobs that he was supposedly partaking in, like Grubhub and Uber Eats. A Reddit post even came out saying that he had tried to apply to Chuck E. Cheese as well.
Oh,
personally,
nah.
I don't think that one is true, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Now, throughout the rest of 2021, his new jobs wouldn't be the only thing things apparently getting taken away from him, his places to live at were starting to become an issue for him as well. Ever since the original video came out of him getting exposed, the place where he was living at was getting plenty of calls about him, and then he got evicted because of it. As he moved from place to place throughout the year, people would figure out where he was trying to stay at, call up the place, and eventually get him kicked out. With all of these hefty inconveniences, it was no surprise to find out that EDP, whose real name was Brian Moreland, went ahead and tried to change his name, and from the looks of it, it seems to have been able to go through successfully, as we are now apparently talking about the man Dayon Scott Wilson Eason. This, along with EDP's attempt to continue living life, was well documented in his Sunny V2 video, in which it covers how EDP has been trying to hold himself up. That same video would even state that EDP could have possibly been in jail, as a couple of sources came out saying that the man himself was locked up.
In late October, a YouTuber by the name of Matt Simon seemed confident that EDP had been arrested, yet provided no evidence or reason for the arrest.
EDP has been arrested.
So the third time I picked up, I was like, hello, and it said, this is the Henderson, Nevada detention center, inmate for Brian Moreland. Would you like to receive the call?
This didn't seem to come out to be true though, as there was never really any solid evidence of this, and EDP would even somewhat address
it's like, cause you could go like on like they have like jail rosters where you could go on like for those places and see. So I'm like, that's how you can see. But it's like, yeah, if you don't have that and you just doing a video just like, oh, hey guys, so yeah, EDP is in jail, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, like, nah, it's like people ain't, they obviously gonna be like, okay, well, where's the evidence and stuff? So
statements on another Instagram account that he created, with this post saying, yo Felipe, what's up with that $1,000 you still owe me from the time I bailed you out of jail? Tell the people about that shit instead of spreading lies about me. EDP would then try to return to the internet once again, this time via a live streaming site called Bigo. In the short time that he was on that platform, the content pertaining it was just him mostly getting disrespected.
He got kicked off there too.
Call into the stream to have some conversations with him.
Like, you can find some bad bitches on here too, bro. You can find some bad bitches.
Listen, man, I'm cool on that bullshit. I'm flying solo, nigga, from now on, man.
So you don't want bitches, but you want kids?
Wow.
Block him. He's gone. Get him out.
You bad nasty big ass bitch. Just don't big nasty ass fuck up. Bitch, you kid head ass bitch. Bitch, you like touching on little kids. Bitch, you want a cupcake? Bitch, you want a cupcake? Big ass bitch.
People would see EDP's attempts at
Damn. That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
And call it out, with one of the most notable callouts here being a video from Critical.
This man will literally use anything that has video sharing, live streaming capabilities. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets banned on Bigo.
This is major. No, I didn't know he made a video about him. Now like, I've seen this guy before. I can't remember his name. My apologies, but like, no, I am aware of him, and I know like how big his channel is. Cause I remember he was one of the YouTubers I remember where it was like he got like a wrongful guideline strike. So I was like, yeah, I do remember this guy. I know he is big.
All of this would eventually have Bigo look into the situation, and for the time being, it seems like his account is still up on the site, but he hasn't streamed on it since then. It's not confirmed as to what exactly is going on with EDP's Bigo account, but many people seem to agree with this Reddit comment here that stated, his account is still there, but he hasn't been online in 5 days. My theory is that Bigo didn't ban him, but they revoked his ability to stream, so his account became essentially worthless. And and also brought up another point stating,
but he could, I would imagine it's like, okay, if that's the case, it's like if he was still into that weird stuff, like they should have just got rid of it, because, or banned his account, because it's like he very well could go into other people's streams and like, so I don't get that.
Follow James/CVC, pronounced James, on Instagram and Bigo. James was the one who introduced EDP to Bigo, and he was a quote-unquote host, meaning he was somewhat of an employee at Bigo. I'm guessing there was some sort of falling out between James and EDP. Later on, at around Super Bowl time in February 2022, this TikTok account at EDP445TheOG started going viral after videos of EDP speaking were uploaded on it. At first glance, it appeared that EDP was in control of that account and making videos for the TikTok platform, but then he came out and said that it wasn't actually him, and then everyone started to realize that the TikToks posted to that account were just re-uploads of videos from his Instagram.
I'm sitting back chilling and shit, right? And a friend of mine sends me an article telling me that apparently after the Super Bowl, I went viral on TikTok. And I'm sitting back here trying to tell this motherfucker.
He still has like audios and stuff, like people using it on TikTok. I try to avoid using them because I know I've used some in the past, but yeah, I have to say for the most part, like anytime when I do see or hear his like voice and some audio, I avoid using it because I'm like, nah, bro. It's like, all right, know what this is gonna lead to. So
I have never in my life had a goddamn TikTok account before.
But then EDP actually did make a TikTok account that now goes under the username the OG EDP.
So I'm still testing out the waters here on TikTok. You know, still trying to figure out what I can and cannot fucking say. You know, because this app is really, you know, for lack of a better word, strict. You know what I mean? Fucking ridiculous.
He now just uploads random videos onto his TikTok talking about whatever he feels
That's
like.
crazy.
Similar to what he was doing before on YouTube. And it also seems like he wants to move on from the cupcake situation as his comment sections on TikTok are completely disabled. Oh, and as for what has happened to that new Instagram that he had made, that account got banned once again. And now just very recently, EDP has announced that his website, EDP445.com, has finally gone up.
So we finally got the website up. I'll try to do live streaming. Obviously, I'm going to upload videos. There's going to be a place for shout outs. We're going to have merchandise and gear. That's going to be a little bit later.
Yeah, but it's like, who's gonna buy that though? Like, that's the thing. Like, if I see somebody wearing an EDP shirt, I'm like, they questionable.
Down the road more so.
They are
summer,
questionable.
You know what I mean? It's going to be a great time, man. We're going to have a fucking blast on that website, man.
The website at the moment has a couple of videos up, which are very explicit, and the site also seems to be the new home for his cameo-type video shoutouts. When you click on that part of the site, it says that the price for the custom shoutout has been reduced to $25 from the previous $50, which doesn't really make sense because the site is new, unless if he's referring to when he had an actual cameo account and it was priced at $50 back then. But yeah, he has that and a YouTube upload section where he posted other people's videos of him, and of course the coming soon section where he says that live streams of him will arrive to the site. The website even has a comment section which for the time being is full of positive comments towards EDP. It's probably likely that the negative comments are getting removed from the site as they get posted, but we do see as some very notable people have already commented on the site, like Jeffrey Epstein, Chris Griffin, Chet Goldstein, and the FBI. So yeah, with all of this, that's essentially where EDP445 is at now. He's still trying to have an online career where he can monetize his presence, and then we have a couple of detractors out there that are trying to make EDP pay for his actions by having him get his platforms removed, have jobs fire him, and letting landlords know of the dangers that could come out of EDP being a tenant. It's even gotten to the point where even if EDP meets someone who he thinks is a fan of him and takes a picture with him, he apparently tells that person to not reveal where he is. He also now continues.
Yeah, I remember it was something about Walmart, and I was like, I think whoever it was that joined my stream, they probably was just lying. I from time to time do have people lie about stuff in my stream. There was one guy lied about saying that LeBron James was asking people for like $90 to take pictures with him, and it's like, it's LeBron James, man, just became a billionaire, and I'm like, it's crazy, but anyways, I did hear some like Walmart stuff.
Be a living meme, but this time not for the right reasons, as he is now associated with just being a menace to society.
Yeah.
From New York, weighing in at 406 pounds, the Predator.
And as for the two other people that were involved in catching EDP in the act, they have both continued to post onto their own channels, with Chet Goldstein having to use a new one called Your Boy JDQ, and CC Unit running the CC Unit channel. Both channels are dedicated to exposing predators and are each doing well respectively. And that's where we're at with pretty much everything that's happened since the EDP445 cupcake incident. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in another one.
Yeah, that situation was wild when it came out. Like, I just remember how much controversy EDP was facing after all of that. And I was like, yeah, man, you brought it on yourself. It's like, that's what happens when you get caught up just out there doing the wrong thing. But anyways, no, that was a pretty good video, though. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Kevin Reyes for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me, too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.